And I snap the boy before I can't go give it to the boy.
That boy don't even for himself.
Snap this one. It's video. On our video.
So this young man invited this young girl for the night, and there are a lot of twists in this story, right, based on the relationship between this young man and this young lady. Right now, some part of this story, it will seem as if they've been seeing themselves oftentimes, but from the confession at some points, it looks like she's just a business lady that is a sex worker that usually patronizes this young man. And at the same time, it still looks like she was dating this young man, and the young man probably usually gave her free will to, do whatever she wants to do, like sleeping out for money, according to her. So according to her in the story, she said that Jeff was aware that she does this to other people for money, as her being Jeff's friend. So this story gets a little bit crazier. So this young lady here, as well as sleeping with Jeff, also sleeps around with Jeff's friends or people that knew Jeff. And according to her, the people that knew Jeff had her sister in captive, right? Had captured her sister and told her that if she wanted to get her sister back, she would have to do one hard thing, and not just getting her sister back. After doing this hard thing, she would alongside get 2 million naira. Now, the story starts to get a little bit deep and crazy for me. So the young lady accepted the deal. I guess she has shook hands with the guys and closed the deal, seeing that her sister was on the line and 2 million naira was on the table. So she wouldn't want to leave any money on the table. So she goes ahead to get booked for the night and had already drafted out her plan on how she was going to do this hard thing, which is kill Jeff. That was the assignment she was given. So she has to kill Jeff. So she's booked for the night, and there goes them this night doing their thing, their usual thing. And at the end of the fun and the play, she walks into the kitchen, she takes a knife, and she comes out. And then she began to stab this young man. My research says 12 times, because there were about 12 stab wounds, right? So she stabs Jeff, and Jeff starts to scream, Jeff starts to shout for help. And unfortunately for her, Jeff stays in an environment where, neighbors can hear whatever happens inside, especially in cases where someone is screaming, right? Because that was how they came for Jeff's rescue. So she stabbed him until the neighbors broke in and they found Jeff in his pool of blood, and they found this lady, I guess by his side, or probably she was trying to escape, and they caught her. And that was how the whole interrogation began. Started to ask her, why did you do what you did? What prompted you to take this harsh step? Why did you do such a dark thing? And the young lady starts to behave like somebody that you least expect could even do such a thing, right? You start feeling sorry for her because of how she was behaving. She's, according to her, trying to prove her innocence of not being the sole master planner of this case, of this crime case, right? So she was asked to do this just to get her sister out of captive and also get 2 million naira. So she's going to get her sister alongside with 2 million naira. According to her, she did it because her sister was sick and she's desperate just to get her sister out. Take the 2 million naira, supposedly fix her sister up, like treat her, she's sick, take her to the hospital, right? So I try to believe her whole story, her confession. But at the same time, you've been caught. Because this story did not end really fine. She was actually stark naked in her confession, right, at the end of the day. And she was still being interrogated. I didn't really get the complete clip, right, to the very end, how it ended, how probably the family came and all of that. But the video of how she was stark naked, and I'm going to play the audio from the video, right? I'm going to play it here, the whole interrogation, right? I can't post the video here because of, YouTube's guidelines. So she was stark naked and being interrogated. Now, crazy thing is that she was asked for the names of this guy, you've been caught. It's time to prove your innocence by stop covering any gray area right now. Say everything black and white, so that if you say you're innocent, you will probably use this to help yourself out of this case. It can be understood that you did this for your sister and you're trying to fight for her life. But even though you tried to kill another life to fight for your sister's life, it's very crazy. But at the end of the day, she wouldn't want to say who these guys were, and they kept on slapping her, they kept on dealing with her, asking her, who are these guys, who are these guys? She wouldn't say anything, right? So for me, I almost wanted to believe, but I failed to believe because I feel like she's still covering a lot of detail in this story. So these guys did what they did with her, and just watch the video.
You won't keep person. Carry your face up.
Okay,
Carry your face. You say waiting happen. You say who saying?
okay. One of Jeff's friends sent me.
What's his name?
I don't know his name. Oh,
What's his name?
oh God, Jesus.
What's his name?
Okay, wait, don't she just
What's his name?
Just tell me so I was there.
What's his name?
Oh God.
Waiting the name.
What he told me was that his Jeff friend is working at.
What's his name? You mentioned the name here.
I
want you to mention
it. I
it.
didn't.
I'll slap you. What's his
Sir,
name?
please just.
What's his name?
Can we talk, please? Let's just talk.
What's his name?
His name is Victor. That
Victor.
was the name he gave me. That was the name he gave. God, Jesus, they should close, Oga, please. Oga, please, they should close. They should close.
Close the door.
So I wish you want.
What's his name?
That was the name he gave me, Victor. I promise. I
No
was
be
like,
Victor, you mentioned here first.
I didn't mention any name.
I will sound
You know
you.
I didn't mention any name. I will
No
not
be the
lie.
name where you
Under my
mention-
sister's life.
No be the name. the
Under
first
my
name.
sister's life.
What's the name?
Under my sister's life. That was the name he gave me. Under my sister. I don't have a mother and father. I have only just one sister who is sick. They are holding her. I told them if these things go viral, they will hold her.
Why are they holding
They
her?
wanted to. I don't know. They called me at her. I do sex for money for her sake. I've been
Yeah.
treating her sickness. Jeff, no.
Okay.
You know, so they called me at her.
So why did they say you should kill Jeff?
I don't know. They just told me that they wanted.
You did not ask him. You did not ask him.
They have my sister. Yes.
So unfortunate, honestly, so unfortunate. So I'm just going to tell you guys to be careful outside there. Careful of the kind of people you get in contact with, the kind of friends you keep, and also be careful when you pick a total stranger from the street just to have sex with for the night. Be very careful, because you might not know if you are going to be a victim that particular night. You might not know, and most times after this play, you just fall asleep with a girl, a total stranger in your house. Come on. So if you've not subscribed to this channel, please, I drop similar cases like this, investigative cases and issues arising, matters arising in our country. So I'll just implore you to subscribe to this channel, drop a comment. What do you think about this case? Then share this to friends so that they can see what is happening, and probably prep them up so that they can be aware of the kind of people to indulge with. Okay? See you in the next case.